Seems everybody has some kind of Christmas tradition, some way that you like to do things from year to year. For some people, the tradition is reading the Christmas story together as a family and having prayer before you open your Christmas presents. For others, it's we're going to one relative's house Christmas Eve and the other relative's house Christmas Day. And it's the same way from year to year. It never varies. For some people, it's white lights, no blinking on the tree. For some people, it's let's see how many colors and how many rainbows we can make on that tree. Some people want a live tree every year because they love the smell. Other people like a simple plastic tree because they don't want to have anything to clean up. Traditions can be something that we just grew to like over time, or it can be passed from generation to generation. I heard a story of a young couple that were hosting Christmas dinner at their house for the first time. So they bought a ham, they got it prepared, ready to bake, and just before they cooked the ham, the wife took a knife and cut off both ends of the ham, put it in the pan, put it in the oven. Her husband said, "What did you do that for?" She said, "Well, that's how you cook a ham." He said, "Well, we never cooked a ham like that." She said, "Well, that's the way my mom always did it." So he called her mom and said, "Please tell me, why did you cut the ends off the ham before you bake it every year?" She said, "Well, that's how my mom always did it." Well, the curiosity was driving him nuts. He couldn't wait to have an answer, so he called the grandmother. And he said, "Your granddaughter just cut the ends off the ham before she cooked it." And she said, her mom, your daughter, did the same thing. Now, your daughter said you did the same thing, so I have to know, why is it that you cut the ends off the ham before you baked it? "Oh," she said, "that's because it didn't fit in my pan." So sometimes we don't really know why a tradition got started. Sometimes it's a funny reason, sometimes a silly reason. But they're our traditions. We're comfortable. We like the way that it feels. And so we do it from year to year. Sometimes your traditions have to change. Death in the family, divorce. You have to move to a different area and can't do things like you did before. While that can be hard, it can be very difficult. At the same time, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. You can develop new traditions. Last year, we tried something new. We went out to eat Chinese food after Christmas Eve service at church. Now we refrained from singing fa ra 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 ra, but we did have a good time, and it was something different to do because we're at a point in our lives where we're needing to develop some new traditions. Couple of traditions that I would encourage you to incorporate into your holiday season. How about finding somebody else that needs ministry and just helping them, giving to them like you would give to Jesus if he was there in need. There are a lot of people who are struggling right now, and they don't have money for their necessities, much less Christmas presents. A little help from you would be a good thing. Also, why don't you find some friends that, maybe don't have anywhere to go? Christmas Day can be really lonely when you're by yourself. And just open up the home and have some fun. Maybe take them and go watch a movie together. At any rate, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. God bless you. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.